ton of potential.
Let's see this
so
exact.
FUT need to be very cautious right off rip.
Cypher's off.
Straight away.
Good dart, good dart, good dart.
Basically,
they know where Cypher is.
They're reducing
the
positions where CNED could be stopped from. Same with the shock dart over the back. And this post plant already in effect. Not been anything really able to deny it. A few counter pieces of utility. The drone not even used in the take. The drone is used in the post plant. Krax, however, has been hit. You mentioned that Outlaw. He's on 10 HP.
Oh yeah, I mean, anything's going to take him down now. We need to see the fights come through, though. CNED onto Tamazi. It's a clean trade, but KC are closing the distance. That's all they want. That's an ambitious
respect on
peak.
the jump, though.
The idea being that Magnum could trade. He got one, no follow-up on it. And the shots landing make it ever more difficult for KC
this Cypher
to find
is
any
too
value
confident.
with Shin on 1 HP. It's a quick,
so much space for exec.
And now the pressure is in on that B side once again.
Still a trap.
KC should not be giving up this much space. So I guess they are getting
Hunted
kills.
down by Mr. Fallen, but the kills have come in across the board. Yetajay and CNED have been lost. Big players for the side of FUT. Now another hero has to step up, and they better step up quickly. The spike's being dropped in the open.
I don't know how KC managed to win that round.
By KC, 4 versus 1. Mr. Fallen would be one hell of a clutch with the Outlaw. Be one for the books. He won't land even the first. Yeah, now rate was 150 coming out.
Have you seen the optic con? Well played, Tamazi.
I've been enjoying seeing his Cypher play since he's brought it in. At least at kickoff, he was mostly sticking to that Viper. But showing that little bit of extra depth now to his agent pool.
Did CNED? Yeah. He popped the Blade Storm. I heard the voice line activate, and I thought, is it Martine in a 5v2? Surely not. But CNED in a 2v5, it tracks. It's a FUT play. It's a CNED play. But, well, let's see what he can do. 50 seconds. The all-purpose EMP had landed on Tamazi
did you get to
earlier,
keep
but
the
obviously
optic
now
chain?
that trap is back online on B. The cam is there.
One of my drawers.
And there's a 2-man rotate to help him out. They're choosing... I was going to say the right side of the map if they go A to at least get a plant and post-plant. But it looks like they want to fight. Right now, those opportunities are not being given away.
I'm shocked he popped knives in this situation.
We may still see the
after all his teammates were dead.
It's following up on it that'll be the real challenge.
Yeah, at this point, it seems like they're more than happy to give up the plant, but I am sort of...
Oh, he made noise.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
We've seen him do so many magical things and then can't jump up the boxes. Somehow I imagine that's going to be in the replay, but for now at least he's looking for rotations, desperately hunting for some sort of fight to give Anna Captain. We're going to be pinged up. They now know where he is, but it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, surely not.
Now again, in these lower rounds, it becomes competitive, but putting CNED in the dirt, that is all they really... does mean the economy's not going to...
It lets FUT
and they get him in control.
Positions. But even despite moving his traps out of the way, taking his traps offline, he still grabs 2 kills, stays alive for the late round. That's a disaster. FUT can't allow that to run, and instead, they're going to be going back to B to finish what they started. Tamazi, they don't want to let him out
Cypher. Cypher's literally still A.
That might have the chance to, oh no, never mind, the dash in from CNED. He's going in with an op in hand on the close range angles. The Blade Storm from Martine's grabbing something.
Cypher's about to flank people.
Down to the op as CNED doubles up and gets a little ambitious.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Captain in the corner. CNED will close it as well, and in the end, it is FUT to just...
That concentration of players. Spotted
attack breeze has gotten a lot harder.
Drone, but it's the mid push that I'm most concerned about. Both Shin and Martine going out to try to find the duel, at least the trade, and in
Viper
fact,
dead
it's a
too,
clean
yikes.
with a big piece of utility removed from FUT's belt early on in this round.
That's definitely going to make any sort of A.
They're hitting the correct site though. The Jet just walks in.
Instead, the reliance again seems to be on CNED.
Good, nice, good.
Util will be offline. I think he must have popped the cage just before though, and that is actually going to buy just about enough time.
It's blowing me away that Cypher is staying.
So they're going to have the information. There are a couple of
in the
players
site
on the map, and the spike is now rotating seemingly in towards
He's walking away.
A.
That's good.
But they haven't cleared anything out. 35 seconds left on this clock.
Drone.
A close position as well from Magnum.
30 seconds left.
It just has to be a fight here.
I'm watching on Twitch. First, there's backup, not just in Martine. Even if you get him, there's backup because Shin's here too. Spam gets Magnum. Drone eventually goes out. 2 players coming to reinforce this push, but no Viper wall. They've got to take the fights in the open. 14 seconds left. Time really starting to run down, and not much of a reveal here. Martine 8 seconds. He just needs to deny this, and he'll go
Well
for it.
played.
A kill quickly found. A shot from CNET.
CNET has to save them here.
Back for a moment. Put some hesitation into play for these
No
defenders
chance.
until he's dropped. Great shot by Tamazi.
I mean, they did a
on the
good
flank.
job. They put pressure
Alright, it
B.
already
It's just
cleaned up Mr.
these guys
Fallen.
didn't over-rotate at
Seconds
all.
later.
They had so much faith in their
5 on the
Cypher.
board with the defuse secured. And the
Of his own Magnum
Wow.
also going,
Wow,
oh,
wow.
shit, and it's a
Oh my
snap
god, he
from
just got shit
Yedege.
on.
Just that little bit quicker on the reactions.
Now they're just
That gets
reacting
a lot of
Cyphers.
info to three
Cypher has to
players
run.
towards the spawn. They know they can isolate Tamazi, pressure him back, spam him up. He's 30 HP as he rounds the corner to safety. Won't be too impactful in the late fights by the looks of it, and there'll be no utility for a little while as the spike eventually gets
Do teams
planted.
record
KC
their
on the way
scrims?
back
Yes.
through. Martin's going to hope to find
And
an
rewatch
angle
them.
with the
Or
operator.
players
I
will
think
rewatch
probably
their
the
own
point of
POVs.
contact
Because players
this
watch
defensive side will
rewatch
be
their own
here.
POVs, record their own
Scoped
scrims as
in,
well.
looking for something. Yedege still lurking. They're wise to it. They're clearing it. but
Huge, man. This kid is so
not
good.
enough.
This kid is
Yedege
actually
has been
so good.
unbelievable, and off that alone, they will fall back and concede this round. 5 versus 3. Damage done.
How do you know
to
if a scrim
Tamazi,
went well
and
if you
valuable
lost the
op
scrim?
Still to be saved.
You get to see
Yeah, 'cause we
what's
haven't
good with
seen
your
a mass
setups,
amount of
what
KC's
works and what
attack
doesn't.
because of their
And
dominant
if you
defensive
get a
side
lot
when
out
they
of
played
it,
up against
in that sense, you
GX
learn a lot, then it's
week number
good
1,
scrim.
but we know
And if
that
you
their
feel like it was
defense
a waste of time,
was
like you didn't learn
impeccable
anything,
when it came to
which is either when you
picking up a
destroy
lot of
the
those
opponent
rounds, and especially with the
in
pistol,
the
but
scrim,
managed to
round
keep it.
out
There's
so
no
you
one
know.
there to
You have an
capitalize
idea.
on it. Instead is some fake control as they spread out and look for individual fights.
Wow.
Looks like Ada Captain found his.
Wow,
Oh, you
wow,
see the
wow. These
frustration
first bloods
in
are
the
actually
cam as well from
ruining
Martin.
KC
Just
right
got
now.
me fuming. It just gets insta-popped. The captain has gone down early in a lot of these rounds. Instead now, again, the
This guy has
pressure
to have a hero round. What a flash.
comes on to the young man from Portugal trying to hold the backside, and it's close, but no cigar. In fact, they're all dropping like flies.
FUT
Narek
are
tries to
shooters,
get back in
man.
and help, but he's a little bit late. CNET may go down to a shot.
How do you know if
No,
secret
it's
tech will
instead
work
gonna
if you've
bounce
never
onto
shown it in
Cracks, who's
scrims?
taking a
You
lot of
use it
damage.
versus
And actually,
or
with Magnum
like
finding another,
teams
this
that
game
aren't
goes
in
the other
like
way.
franchising,
This
for
is starting to
example.
fall apart.
You try things
37
that
11
like
HP,
that
Tom.
in
Two players
against
extremely
Ascension
low, and
teams.
both are the ones on
Things
site,
that you wanna, like,
isolated by
hide.
this Viper wall. Magnum, he snuck around up close, but the shot is found too quickly, and the flank from Yedege locks in the win. I could definitely start to slip out
I'm
of
just
their
saying,
hands.
anything can happen. You just hope that people
Surprised to
wouldn't
see
do that.
risks like this being
you know?
taken. Martin got dunked on last round up in window. Now he's pushed up to play behind the box. It's not an easy position.
I think it has
to
happened
find
in the past
value
as well.
from.
Like some teams
Often
are
the one
just
kill, and then you go
friends with
down.
other people and they'll like
That's if
show
they decide
things.
to push it together.
But
Flash.
it's just, you know,
Thrown
you
deep.
hope.
I don't think it's going to catch him. No,
Gentleman's
Martin's
agreement
still
type
good,
shit.
tucked in this corner, and there's no fights elsewhere for KC. In fact, there'll be no fight here. Backing off, I was expecting CNED to barrel in towards it. Instead, they'll move towards the B side again. The knife from Cracks. Remember, Tamazi repositioned last round.
I don't know when this turned into a
He's
Q&A.
hit by it again.
Probably when I
It's
started
all
actually
down
answering
every
questions,
single
so I'm
time,
gonna
and now
focus on the
revealed
game.
Oh my! I
It's
mean,
just
a
everything.
Hunter's Fury and a nade, a dash in from CNET. There was nowhere to go.
No, he even gets pinged by the dart as well, so they knew exactly where he was. No surviving that one.
Welcome to my
They're even
world.
going to throw in
Another
a
first
Viper's
blood.
Pit up close. I don't even know if he'll be
Yo,
needed.
but-
Cena just kills everybody. Martin trying to fight back, but he will find
This is a
only
great
the
half for
two.
FUT considering how it started.
Again, the thing is, FUT, they adapted
Okay.
their time. They're not mid. I'm telling you.
The way you behave.
And well, I'm sure Narate probably agrees. Hunter's Fury is going to help out massively.
A lot of yeses.
They're trying to use these ults to pad the gap, but CNED has now popped one of his own. He realized what's going on a little bit earlier than anyone else.
Oh, that flash is perfect, Martin.
Dude,
He had
these
no
KO
chance with
flashes
the pop from
are
Crack.
so
Cracks'
fucked.
utility is just out of this world. You see why we talk about
That's
this
his
guy
best
having a
character,
KO.
right? Cracks'
Might have
best
lost his
character is
life here,
KO?
but the trades make it worthwhile. Leaving only
Oh
Tamazi.
my god.
Red Bull clutch
Instead of
as
just-
Carmine Corp keep
Wait,
the
wait,
lead.
wait.
Each time, again, something he probably didn't expect was Mr. Fallen coming in with an solo peek at him and managing to win the fight. It's
Oh,
like
wait,
Magnum
what?
Isolated, taking a lot of spam. He was hoping he could maybe find the plant. Instead, he's found everything else. Welcome to Tamazi's world, Magnum. Every single piece of utility. But they still haven't managed to get that plant in. Shock darts still available.
The Cypher-
Magnum, I don't know where he's
Oh my
going to get
God.
to use them. And instead, Captain now splitting in from the backline is going to make things just that little bit worse. Even still, though, KC are clinging to life. The fight back, not going to happen. J comes through, and now Shin left in a clutch.
Let me guess, they're just going to peek him, right? One by one? Oh my god, we're finally playing bomb? That's good.
Mr. Fallen and CNET sitting around with the information to work with. He's still around here. As the recon gets destroyed, the wall cutting it up.
Oh my god, a double peek.
Forward double peek through it for 6 to. Now he's got the Blade Storm to come. Great shutdown. Good start to the round. That defensive side aggression expected, especially when you've got weaknesses.
Deploying drone.
And I like the KC don't jump the gun. They don't go rushing towards it. There's no plan to pick up the pace. Still 50 seconds. Plenty
Damn,
of time
FUT
to
is
play
looking very good though. I'll give them that.
For them, they just don't want to end up on the stacked site. Knife on A. That's going to keep 3 players here. That single piece.
This is like the NRG playbook right here. Late B split. Or everyone just took shit from Gen G. Also, how the fuck?
FUT have been shut down. This was a bonus round with some serious bite to it.
Yeah.
Does Tarek hate EU? No, he just doesn't. He just likes sleep.
FUT were willing to sort of push the boundaries, get aggressive. They do still have to be careful though. They've kept this one nice and clean. A good way to build up the finances, but Yedajay is someone that you don't really want to give anything over to. The fact is,
it's 2 p.m. Is it?
They're all sat back.
For him, it's 1:30. Yeah, it's true.
Within A main.
He usually gets on around this time, though. He might watch the next game.
Yedajay just slowly encroaching. Doesn't have any utility to close the gap. And well, you can see that Narrate, the reason he's fighting.
For both sides, the B site was very successful.
The thing is, I would think Sen was going to win if Cloud9 wasn't in the picture.
Never really saw the impact you needed to.
Wow, that's unfortunate for Martin.
Yedajay's on the other side of the map, so as they walk through, they still haven't realized, still haven't walked right into them. And when they do, that's the chance for Captain to show up. That's Shin down on the back of some information. All thanks to Yedajay.
Spike planted.
He's managed to give them that man advantage. Almost extends it a little bit further.
You guys have to learn something. Something you guys don't know for some reason, but you guys have to realize something. I want to be wrong. It's just impossible. Like, trust me, I wish I was wrong about things. I wish I didn't know as much as I... Like, I truly...
There's not really any problems whatsoever for KC. And they also have a couple of ults getting ever closer.
Like, I truly wish I did. Like, I want to be wrong. I'm hoping one day I come on and I'm disappointed that I was wrong and you guys were right. But it won't happen.
Through the round. We're gonna see that pop flash thrown in. I don't know if this is gonna be a
just if I say something, stop arguing with me. Just agree.
There is nothing within this B site. In fact, the only trip is in case they get aggressive from mid.
They would have been shock darted on the way through, so effect is the same. It's whether they expect Yedajay to still be here. You've got to be conscious of these angles anyways. That's where the rotation.
Why are you bringing up Billy? I wasn't the one that said we're not going to lose to them. That was Artist.
If they're not expecting it.
I did my best.
CNET not able to connect that initial shot. Now they'll definitely know. I don't know where Shin has just died from. A straight up wallbang from Mr. Fallen. And they are now falling like flies. Every single member of KC, an attempted fight back. And Martin,
I need to start paying attention to this game again.
The last man on the block. They had the sight for the majority of that round, but the rotation comes through. Shin gets wrecked.
Did you say NRG will win against Sen during kickoff?
Yeah, it is the only
call I think I did.
At this point for FUT.
I didn't account for variable change. I didn't account for the choking.
Captain may even have his Viper's Pit for a lot of things stacked.
Did I? And it don't make no sense to me. Not all of them, but some of them.
One was dropped from Martin, of course. Shin has purchased.
And that's because I actually like the Paper X team. Like, I like the players. I want them to win.
It does give him a lot of potential. Martin, oh no! He spammed down and Mr. Fallen.
These spam kills they're getting are pretty unreal.
This round just got a whole lot more difficult.
Okay, this kid's deagle is insane.
I could go in a highlight reel. Problem is, they're not winning this round.
Wow.
Captain with another 4K. Answering up with 11-7 on the board. KC are in dire straits and they're out of timeouts. No more chances to go back and chat to Aang, chat to Zeish.
Unless for
Is PRX saving strats? How long? 3 years of saving strats?
Absolutely perfect timing from Mr. Fallen.
The funny thing as well, I'm sure there would have been a point where maybe like a VLR forum or Reddit thread, like...
When I picked CNED, so they really made the right play.
Yeah.
4 rounds in it. Yeah, look, this is a tough one. And for KC, putting all the credits on the line, Tom, it's the swing round. This is it. If they're going to have a heartbeat towards the end of this map, better start pumping here and now. You know, see them
Sova controls on mid. With Sova drone.
I don't know if that's going to be the play. It looks
they're going to do the mid-A strat again.
Through middle and apply pressure from both sides. You're still going to see
they've read it. Sova's already here.
Captain who's been popping off.
The thing is as well...
It's just a full read because they didn't break the Cypher cam.
Well, I guess no one died, so we would have had to...
It's this late in the round they haven't broken the Cypher cam yet.
But here we go.
Unless they're doing a straight up B hit. That's low-key kind of
obvious. A little
obvious.
bit of extra information. The thing is, you don't want to push into a pit anyway, but pushing into a pit...
How can I be like
Aspas?
Aspas?
Who's been so good.
Respawn.
And the read, honestly, is sublime.
Respawn like 7 times. Hope you hit the lottery.
A little bit. And a captain definitely under pressure, but CNED is just watching from behind. They're finally going to get towards him, finally going to clear him out, but there's so many more players.
The reads, bro, the reads. Yeah, I don't even know if they know this guy's in sight. They don't. Wow. Wow. Yo, FUT are the real deal. That is 2. Got his 3. Oh my god!
These rounds, the individuals on FUT are thriving. And well, they might just be one of the most fearsome teams within EMEA right now. They are back with a vengeance.
Vengeance, that's the key word here. KC
Jesus.
took them down last time, and now they step on that regional stage and show them it ain't happening twice. FUT looking.
Yeah, no lie, FUT's good, but KC looked absolutely fucking horrendous. Specifically on Lotus. This should never happen with that comp. Sorry, that comp. This is unacceptable. They need to review this like 10 times and then stare at a wall for 30 minutes.
I've got beaten handedly. We've seen CNED, that newest signing, or one of the newest signing on the block, thrive back on Jet. We've seen Yedaje as well.
Not acceptable.
Has to be one of the most impressive rookies we've probably ever seen step onto this stage. And well, we know the rest of it are always going to be
CNED is different though. CNED on this team is low-key looking like old CNED. Let's see. Yeah, bruh, he's back. If he can keep this form up, this team will be a threat no matter what. But one thing I did want to look at